Hey, Blue, 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 wake up! Blue, wake up! Ah! Oh, scared him. Come on, let me help you out. Come on. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, where have you been? I know you went to travel, and you just got back like last week, but I want to know where you've gone. Tell me. Oh, you have some pictures in your house? Okay, well, let me take a look. Here, let's set you right there. Okay. Let's see, where have you been, Blue? Whoa! Is this you on the Great Wall of China? Let's show the kids. Come on, okay. Look it. There's Blue on the Great Wall of China. You went to China? That's awesome. Okay, wait, did you get me anything? Did you get me any souvenirs? You did? Oh, I'm so excited. Let's look at the second picture. Ooh, there you are in front of the Forbidden City. That's in Beijing, China. Whoa, cool. Now, about this present. Should I probably open it now, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. There it is. Okay, I'll grab it. I wonder what it is. Okay. Oh, so strong. Oh. Ooh, is this what you picked up for me in China? Ooh, look at this. Wow. Did you get me a vest? I gotta put it on. Wow. Cool. I got this cool new vest. Oh, really? Oh, guess what? The Lunar New Year is starting on February 12th. So we're going to learn a little bit about the Lunar New Year. Thanks for the present, Blue. I'm glad you're back. Okay, so let's learn about the Lunar New Year. Yay! Okay, let's learn about the Lunar New Year. So, Lunar New Year has several different names. It's also known as Chinese New Year and the Spring Festival. So the date of the Lunar New Year kind of moves around depending on when the new moon arrives. But typically the date ranges from January 1st and lasts till around about February 20th. And it is the longest Chinese holiday. It lasts 15 days. Well, that's a pretty long time. So, let's learn about the Lunar New Year myth. Once upon a time, there was a monster named Nian, and he would come into villages, and he would wreak havoc and, eat chickens and mess stuff up, and everybody was afraid of Nian. So one year, a wise man told all the villagers that Nian is afraid of loud noises, fire, and the color red. So the next year, the villagers were super ready to deal with Nian. They banged their drums, they set off fireworks, and they dressed head to toe in the color red. And it totally worked. Nian was too afraid to mess with them. So they scared Nian away. So that started their festivities and started their celebration. So every year, as a tradition, they have fireworks, they have parades with loud noises and drums and things of the sort, and they wear the color red. So, the Lunar New Year ends with a fancy schmancy lantern festival, and this year, 2021, is the year of the ox. So, every 12 years is represented by a different animal. So what's really cool about that is the year that you are born, you are assigned a specific animal. And that animal kind of gives you some sort of personality traits. So let's see if we can find your year. Okay, so here are the 12 zodiac animals. Mrs. Nosita found her year that she was born in. I was born way back in 1986. And that means I'm a tiger! So Mrs. Nosita looked up tiger zodiac personality traits, and it said people born in the year of the tiger are brave, competitive, unpredictable, and confident. They are very charming and well liked by others, but sometimes they are likely to be impetuous irritable and overindulgent, which is pretty true, because, I really like my chocolate. So, my friends, if you want to figure out what critter you are, all you have to do is find the year you were born in. So let's start in 2015. If you were born in 2015, you are a goat, which is awesome. Backwards, 2014, you're a horsey. 2013, you're a sneaky snake. 2012, you're a dragon. 2011, rabbit. And 2010, tiger. If you were born before that, you can probably find the year you were born yourself. Excellent. So, again, if you look into Google and put rabbit, zodiac, personality traits, you might need an adult to help you out with that. You can figure out your personality traits. And truthfully, they're not all perfectly similar to how you actually are, but it's kind of fun to see the similarities. Alright, now that we learned about our zodiacs, let's talk about what we're drawing today. We're going to draw a dragon! A cool Chinese dragon! Alright, so in Chinese culture, dragons bring good luck. So during the Lunar New Year, you see a lot of dragons around because they are thought to bring good luck into the new year. So we are going to do a dragon drawing together. And you are going to need one piece of paper. You will be needing a black marker or something to draw with, and something to color with, preferably crayons or maybe colored pencils. Markers will do as well. So, sky's the limit, get your stuff. To start, my paper is the tall way. I have my marker ready to go, and I'm going to start by pointing to the middle. And now I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm drawing a little bit better. I'm going to begin with kind of a weird looking hill, kind of an arch. Then underneath, another line is going to come under to connect, almost like a stretched out letter U. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Try to keep it similar, but sometimes I kind of like it when they end up different on either side. And now I have my basic eye shapes. So what I'm doing here is I'm darkening my lines a little bit. But I want to remind you and take this time to remind you that, hey, yours is probably going to turn out different than mine, and that is perfectly fine. I think they're more fun when they all turn out different. So, next I'm going to make a weird eyebrow. A swooped line that comes up, down, down, and take a look at that fancy eyebrow. My dragon's got cool eyebrows. Then I'm going to add a black circle in the middle of my eye and fill it in all the way black. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Swoop up, whoop, and down, up, down, down. There we go. Then I'm going to fill in that circle again with black. All right, you guys. So, we're going to be making just a dragon face instead of an entire body. So here we go. We're going to start with the nose now. So the nose. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to be pointing to the middle, scooching down, and on either side of my finger, I'm going to be making a circle and filling it in black. Here's my problem. My hands are pretty much covering what I'm drawing right now, but trust me, on one side of my finger, I'm doing a circle. The other side, a black circle. And then I'm going to move my hands away and you can see it. There we go. You can pause this if I'm going too fast so that you can catch up. No problem. Okay. So now that I got my two black circles, I'm trying to make them even in height right now. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to make a hill in the middle, not touching anything. All right, so I'm going to slow this part down so it's easier to follow. Once I have that hill in the middle, not touching anything, I'm going to do a curved line going down on one side and a curved line going down on the other. And that's what it's going to look like right now. It kind of looks strange, doesn't it? Then I kind of darken my line a little bit. That's what I'm spending time on right here. Once I have that, we're going to give them a real cool mustache. So from the middle, I'm going to have a line that swoops out almost all the way to the edge of my paper. Then I'm going to give them some ziggity-zaggity curl lines to give them some texture. And my line's going to swoop back to where I started. Now the other side. Swoop out, Ziggity, zaggity, ziggity, zaggity, swoop back. Okay, that's a cool mustache. All right, now let's get to his mouth. We're going to add a big old tooth coming down on both sides. And then we're going to add, wait for it, making my teeth darker. Add some more little teethers, filling in that space. And what I'm essentially doing is adding some letter V's to make them into teeth. He's got some gnarly teeth, Mr. Dragon. Then I'm going to add a big curved line, like a big letter U. Make sure the teeth are in there. And at the bottom, I'm going to make some big ziggity zags to give him some teeth at the bottom side of his mouth. Okay. So I'm going to fill in some more teeth. Once I have that inside of his mouth, I'm going to add some more teeth at the top first. And a big old letter U, getting some details in there. I don't know why I had so many little letter U's on the inside, because he probably only really realistically has one tongue, but it makes it look fancy. Then I'm going to add another letter U along the outside of our first one to give him like a lip. And now I'm going to give my eyebrows an outline to give him some detail and some pizzazz. So I kind of am working back and forth around my dragon. Those are some fancy eyebrows, dude. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to give him a curved line that comes out on the left side. Follow it back in like a long whisker. And a long whisker on the other side. And we're going to give him some fur that's coming off the bottom of his jaw. Like he has like a beard. Okay, Dragon, you're looking pretty cool right now. All right. Now I'm going to add a hill in between my eyebrows, kind of going up my forehead, a couple of hills. So right now I'm just kind of filling the space with some decorative lines. So if yours ends up a little bit different, that's fine. But I'm going down the bridge of his nose with these they're not letters, are they? They're just arches, hills. Now I'm going to work out a whisker going out one side and the other, and let's zoom in. So I'm adding these like whisker type things coming off the sides of his nose that come around, swoop up and down, and you'll see it in a second. There you go. Swoop up and down, ziggity zaggity, in. And then I'm going to be putting some hills above his nose to kind of give the arch of his nose a little bit more texture. Okay. The dragon's looking kind of hairy. Hairy, scary dragon? No. In Chinese culture, dragons are actually friendly and bringers of good luck. Now to his forehead, add in some more hills. And if you just want to wing it, go for it. Add some detail lines. Now I'm going to add a big line up and down. Give him some dragon horns. And now I'm going to try to fill the space around. So I'm going to draw a line that kind of comes down, ziggity zaggity, in and out to make it look a bit on the furry side. Ziggity zaggity. You can add some scales if you want to make him look maybe scaly. My dragon face is always nice and furry though. I don't know why I like that. Ziggity zaggity up top. And we're getting close to being done with our dragon drawing. So I'm just darkening some lines in and fixing some lines here and there. Again, if yours doesn't look just like mine, woohoo, cool! You can always look up some different Chinese dragons to add some of the details if you would like. Okay, in the top corner, we are going to add a Chinese character that means ox, because 2021 is the year of the ox. So I'm going to zoom way in. So I'm going to start with a line going straight down. And then I'm going to add a line across to make it look kind of like a T, and a swoop line going up. Now I'm just going to darken these lines. Darken, darken, darken. And another line underneath. And this is the Chinese character for the word ox. So I'm going to end up writing O-X. And I am done drawing my dragon. So I'm going to now color it. Here's the thing. The video I recorded lost all the footage of me coloring my dragon. So, you know what? That's okay. You can color it any way you want. Here is an example of my Chinese dragon all colored. Alright, here is my dragon all colored in. And I used crayons to color my dragon in. And I used lots of different colors and had lots of different color schemes. So this is just an example. I was trying to color at level 4 coloring, so I was really taking my time. And I would love to see what you do with your dragons. So please take a picture of your dragon and share it with me so I can see it. And remember, slow coloring. Go slow. All right, so can't wait to see your dragons. And I will see you later. Sing Niang Kuala, that means Happy New Year in Mandarin. So my friends, I hope you have a lovely New Year.